Well, let's go ahead and get started. First off, I want to welcome everybody to our 2022 MESA USA National Engineering Design Competition. Thank you all for joining this morning. We have a full opening ceremonies and we have an exciting day of competition and workshops. I know you all are very excited to get started here. So first off, I want to introduce myself. My name is Anita Gonzalez. I am the Deputy Director here with New Mexico MESA, and I am also the 2022 NEDC Chair. So myself, along with the rest of the NEDC committee, on behalf of them, we're very happy that you guys are here with us today. We're very proud of all the work that you have done to get here this far, and we're just very excited to see all of your projects and all of your work that we're going to see these next couple of days. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Dwight Carr. He is the board chair for MESA USA, to give a brief welcome.
Thank you, Anita. So on behalf of MESA USA, I want to welcome our students, sponsors, MESA advisors, guests, and our newest state, Florida. So congratulations, everyone. You've made it to nationals. You've worked countless hours with your colleagues, with the support of your advisors and members from your community. And out of thousands of kids from across the country, you all have made it. So again, congratulations. Now, MESA USA's vision is a more equitable country where underrepresented students of color are empowered to achieve their dreams through mastery of STEM disciplines to create prosperity in our communities. Our mission is to achieve our vision by providing leadership in equity and access for STEM, achieve programmatic excellence, and ensure national program sustainability for each MESA state. Now, through your participation in MESA and the development of your projects, you're helping us work toward that vision and mission. And if you are a rising or graduated senior, your journey with MESA doesn't end here. So please be sure to join our alumni network for continued support and for opportunities to give back to other MESA students. I'll conclude by thanking you for joining us both today and tomorrow. The staff from each of the now 10 MESA states have put together a fantastic and enriching program for you. So enjoy and good luck over the next 2 days.
Thank you, Dwight. We really appreciate your support and all the support of all the executive directors from across the country. I'd now like to introduce Ms. Link Faith Hewerts, Executive Director for New Mexico MESA.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to MESA USA 2022. On behalf of the entire team of New Mexico, we're incredibly excited to host you for this year's competition. I want to start with thank yous to the many who brought us here today, to all the executive directors from the MESA states, the staff of each of those MESA organizations, and all of their sponsors and our sponsors here in New Mexico. Thanks to the New Mexico MESA staff members and our board of directors for all their behind the scenes work, with special recognition to Anita Gonzalez for keeping us organized and on track. And of course, a very special thanks to the teachers who are known as MESA advisors, who got you here today, and to your parents or guardians for their support and encouragement, and you, the students, who had the courage, patience, and perseverance to tackle this enormous challenge. Our final thanks are one in which I invite each of you to participate in from where you live. Please feel free to share it in the chat. In New Mexico, we must extend our sincere gratitude to the stewards of the land on which we live and work. Today, we thank the original peoples of New Mexico, the Pueblo, Navajo, and Apache. We honor their deep connection to these lands and the essential contributions they have made, for which we would not be here today without them. Thank you. This year's national competition theme is Designing for Equity in Your Community. We asked and you answered. Over the next 2 days, we will learn about your vision for supporting your community. This excites us greatly. We look forward to learning about all of them. Your projects, ideas, and passions are what will make us move forward and make the necessary changes we need to see in our world. I leave you with a parting wish to have fun over the next 2 days, and we hope you get to enjoy a bit of New Mexico hospitality. Good luck, everyone.
Ling. I now like to introduce Mr. John Hawkins. He is the president of our New Mexico Mesa Board of Directors.
Good morning, everybody from New Mexico. Just wanted to give you, just wanted to welcome you and hope you have a great time through the conference. I wish I could be welcoming you and shaking your hand personally here in New Mexico, but hopefully we're getting toward the end of this pandemic and maybe we could do that one time soon. Looking at the theme this year, designing for equity in the community, I look at that and I just think how much our schools give back to our community. And I know here in New Mexico, being represented by Chaparral and Next Gen Academy, that they do that here in our state. And I know that you all do that in your state. So I just want to welcome everybody. And again, hopefully we're getting toward the end of this pandemic and we can kind of wind this down. But I'm also really amazed at the work that everybody has put in. We're here on a virtual meeting. I know that you've done a lot of this work on virtual meetings, which makes this even more impressive in what you're giving back. So thank you very much. Again, wish you could be here in person so that we could show you the beauty of New Mexico. But hopefully one day you'll be able to get out this way and we can do that in person. So good luck to everybody in your competition. But really everybody, based on all the work that's been done, you guys are already winners. So thank you very much.
Thank you for that, John. So as Ling had mentioned, here in New Mexico, we have, a great history of culture and traditions. A few of you have already, well, all of you should have received packages, getting a little bit of taste in New Mexico, even though we can't be there with you in person. And so we put together a little version of what it would be like if you had a road trip across New Mexico.
The land of enchantment. We are a state filled with culture, diversity, and beautiful landscapes. Join us for a road trip across the state as we share with you some of our state partners and highlight the 6 geographic New Mexico Mesa regions that we have. We start our trip in Albuquerque, home to our New Mexico Mesa main office, our central inner region, located at the University of New Mexico, and one of our partners, the Air Force Research Laboratory. Come in the fall, and you're likely to see the sky full of hot air balloons and smell the green chili roasting at your neighborhood store. Albuquerque is the largest city in our great state and houses our airport and many of our flagship cultural events, such as the Gathering of Nations and the International Balloon Fiesta. Here is a warm welcome from the UNM School of Engineering, where everyone's a Lobo.
Hello, my name is Christodoulou. I'm the Dean for the School of Engineering and Computing here at the University of New Mexico. And I would like to welcome all of you who are participating in this event. This is a very, very prestigious event, and we're very happy to be able to host MESA USA here in our state. Unfortunately, I won't be able, to see every single one of you because I'm gonna be out of town, but there are gonna be plenty of folks waiting for you, making sure that you have a great experience here at UNM. Thank you all for, making us part of this prestigious event.
Our next stop is Socorro, home to New Mexico Tech, the fiscal agent of New Mexico Mesa. Also nearby is the Very Large Array, the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, and the Bosque del Apache National Wildlife Refuge. There are many exciting programs at New Mexico Tech, but they host EMERTech, an internationally recognized explosives research and testing center. To welcome us to Socorro, let's hear from Dr. Sharon Sessions, who is also a member of our New Mexico Mesa Board of Directors.
Hello, my name is Sharon Sessions. I'm a professor of physics here at New Mexico Tech and also the director of the STEM Outreach Office. I'd like to welcome you to our virtual New Mexico Tech campus and say congratulations for making it this far in your competition. New Mexico Tech is a premier STEM institute in the United States, actually. So we, of course, specialize in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And one of the things that we really strive to do is prepare our students for solving the most important challenges that face humanity. And that process actually starts with you, and the things that you are doing is part of this competition. So not only as a MESA student are you solving science and engineering problems and building that confidence and that skill set and presenting to a panel of judges, but you are also developing what's called grit. And grit, if you haven't heard of it, is something that combines your passion and perseverance, and it turns out to be the most important indicator as to whether or not you'll finish college. So congratulations. And how are you developing that? Well, by engaging in these hard challenges that you work on for long periods of time, which is exactly the type of preparation that you'll need to continue what you're doing, not just in MESA, but in college and beyond. So thank you again, welcome, and good luck.
We continue southeast to Roswell, New Mexico, home to our southeast region at Eastern New Mexico University, the Roswell campus. Southeast New Mexico is home to many agricultural and energy industries that serve our entire state, and is home to Robert Goddard and experimental rocketry. The region also hosts Carlsbad Caverns National Park, Billy the Kid's former stomping grounds, and you might even spot a friendly extraterrestrial at the International UFO Museum and Research Center. As we head west towards Las Cruces, home to our southwest region at New Mexico State University, you will pass by White Sands National Park and the Trinity site, where the first atomic bomb was detonated on the now White Sands Missile Range. Today, it supports NASA, industry, and Department of Defense projects, and is adjacent to Holloman Air Force Base. Let's hear a warm welcome to Las Cruces in the southeast area from New Mexico State University, home of the Aggies.
Welcome, MESA USA students, to the National Engineering Design Competition in New Mexico. I'm Dan Arvizu, Chancellor, New Mexico State University. Located in beautiful Las Cruces, New Mexico State is nestled in the Rio Grande Valley with expansive views of the Organ Mountains. Located just 50 minutes west of the White Sands Monument, 45 minutes south of Hatch, New Mexico, home of the Hatch Green Chili, and 50 minutes north of El Paso, Texas, Las Cruces offers a diverse experience for visitors and residents alike. As the only New Mexico land-grant university, NMSU is proud to have STEM at its roots. NMSU has a number of STEM degree plans spanning a multitude of different subjects that offer tremendous career opportunities. Among one of our most important goals at NMSU is to enhance student success and social mobility. This is driven by our commitment to learning, to degree completion, and career attainment. We're proud to say that students are at the center of everything we do. With such a diverse STEM focus, NMSU hosts an extensive number of STEM outreach programs year-round. In addition to these programs, we are proud to partner with New Mexico MESA in support of STEM education throughout New Mexico and beyond. Once again, welcome to New Mexico, and I wish you the very, very best.
The Southwest region is home to the Prehistoric Trackways National Monument, Spaceport America, and the nation's first official wilderness area, the vast and beautiful Gila. New Mexico can proudly claim one of the most diverse landscapes in the world, hosting snow-peaked mountains, white sand dunes, and large open prairies. Currently, New Mexico is in a state of drought and has been plagued by forest fires. As Smokey Bear would say, only you can prevent wildfires. Going north, we are home to our western region, housed at UNM Gallup and partnered with Navajo Technical University in Crown Point. Northwest New Mexico is home to the Navajo Nation, Zuni, the state's largest pueblo, and the Jicarilla Apache Nation. Chaco Canyon, in the Chaco Culture National Historic Park, preserves a major center of ancestral Puebloan culture dating between 850 and 1250 Common Era, including ancient Native American observatories. Did you know there was a place you could stand and be in 4 states at once? The Four Corners Monument is the only place where you can be in Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. The Northern Mountains are known for artists who have worked for generations and the landscapes they have made famous. It's home to the highest peak in the state and the cavernous Rio Grande Gorge. For at least 1,000 years, the people of Taos Pueblo have lived in the current adobe dwellings that were built by Tiwa peoples and still host a thriving community. The Northern Mountains are also home to Los Alamos National Laboratory, whose main responsibility is to ensure our nation's security through nuclear deterrence. The laboratory applies the best scientific and engineering solutions to our national security mission and to many of the world's most difficult challenges. And now a brief welcome from a former MESA alumni and current New Mexico MESA Board of Directors member, Danielle Mattis. Danielle works at DART, the dual-access radiographic hydrodynamic test facility at Los Alamos National Laboratory, also known as the world's most powerful X-ray machine. Danielle manages the confinement vessels that they detonate the devices in.
Hello, my name is Danielle Mattis. I would like to welcome you to the great state of New Mexico on behalf of Los Alamos National Laboratory. I am a former New Mexico MESA student, and I currently work at Los Alamos National Laboratory as an engineering manager.
The Dual-Axis Radiographic Hydrodynamic Test Facility, or DART, is a structure that houses 2 electron accelerators. The purpose of DART is to make X-ray images of hydrodynamic tests, or hydrotests, so named because during these tests, high explosives are used to make mock weapons assemblies, also known as test devices, with surrogate materials, hot enough to melt and flow like water. So how does DART work? It starts with a test device being placed inside the inner containment vessel at the firing site. To be successful, a great many things have to happen simultaneously with exquisite timing and precision. When DART's operators are ready, they begin storing large amounts of electrical energy in the capacitor banks that power both the injector systems and the accelerators. The capacitors essentially act like large batteries, capable of releasing a lot of power in a short time and on demand. We'll start in Axis 1. When the fire button is pushed, power from the injector pulse power system travels through a large transmission line, gaining strength as it goes until it reaches the injector itself, where the energy raises the cathode to a very high voltage, millions of volts. The cathode, in the form of a piece of velvet attached to a metal surface, emits electrons that are immediately focused by magnets into a uniform beam, like a short string only 60 billionths of a second long. As the electrons travel down the accelerator, energy is added to these electrons at each cell. In Axis 1, there are 64 cells, so by the time the electrons reach their final destination, they have a kinetic energy of 20 million electron volts and are traveling very close to the speed of light, or 186,000 miles per second. That destination is a target made of heavy metal that converts the electrons into a single pulse of extremely high-powered X-rays that's a tiny 1.3 millimeter dot. At the same time, over in Axis 2, its much larger counterpart injector system is also creating a much longer string of electrons, about 30 times longer than Axis 1, but still very short at 2,000 billionths of a second, that will be sliced into 4 shorter beamlets before their final destination. As its electron beam travels down the accelerator, energy is added at each cell to reach 17.5 million electron volts at the exit. But before the beam is converted into X-rays, it goes through what is called a kicker, where crossed electric and magnetic fields are used to chop the beam into 4 distinct pulses. Then, like Axis 1, those pulses strike a heavy metal target and are converted into X-rays. At the firing point, the test article inside the containment vessel is detonated. The high-speed implosion, designed to mimic the events inside a nuclear weapon, lasts just a few millionths of a second. Depending on the nature of the experiment, scientists will precisely determine not only what effects they want to image, but equally important, the timing of the effects. At the exact desired moment during the implosion, The X-rays penetrate the steel containment vessel, and the imploding device and the interactions between the X-rays and the experiment are picked up by digital imaging devices, X-ray cameras, that deliver data instantly to the DART shot control room. DART allows scientists to X-ray image these imploding devices at exact time scales with a single picture from axis 1 and multiple images from axis 2. And because the facility is a dual-axis diagnostic machine with accelerators at a 90-degree angle, they can also extrapolate three-dimensional data from the tests. DART is the world's most powerful X-ray machine. DART radiographs are used to study fundamental weapons physics to develop a deeper understanding of detonations, hydrodynamic behavior, and materials characteristics, making DART a unique and essential tool in assuring the safety, security, and effectiveness of the U.S. nuclear deterrent.
Continuing northeast, we have reached Las Vegas, home to our northern region at New Mexico Highlands University. Northeast New Mexico is home to the Capulín volcano and Fort Union National Monuments, as well as an abundance of beautiful lakes and wilderness. Fun fact, the Montezuma Castle in Las Vegas is home to the United World College of the American West, the only United World College location in the United States. And now, let's hear a welcome from New Mexico Highlands University, home of the Cowboys.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sam Minner. I'm president of New Mexico Highlands University. It's such a great honor for us to have the relationship that we have with New Mexico MESA. That's such a wonderful and important organization these days. Our students here in New Mexico are capable of solving incredible problems, competing against the very best. But you know what? It's critical to get them involved at an early age in mathematics, engineering kind of disciplines, science disciplines. That's so important to build that foundation for New Mexico students. And New Mexico MESA leads the way on that. So thank you, my colleagues at New Mexico MESA. Thanks to all participants over the years. Thanks to all of the folks here on the Highlands campus who are engaged in this program. It's a very important program, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Headed to central New Mexico, we arrive at our state capital, Santa Fe. Also home to our north central region is Santa Fe Community College. Santa Fe is the oldest capital city in North America, dating to 1610, even though we did not officially become a state until 1912. We also want to give a big thanks to our New Mexico State Legislature for supporting New Mexico MESA all year round. Here is a little bit of all the great offerings of Santa Fe Community College.
Hi, I'm Santa Fe Community College President Becky Rowley. Bienvenidos. Welcome to Santa Fe Community College. Whether you're taking classes on campus or online, we can help you pursue your dreams. Santa Fe Community College values all of our students' backgrounds, cultures, and identities, and our dedicated faculty and compassionate staff are here to support you on your educational journey. On campus, you'll enjoy gorgeous views of the mountains. Take a break in the relaxing courtyard. Study near the colorful bio wall or check out the original artwork and sculptures. SFCC offers excellent free student support services to help you succeed. We're here to help you accomplish your academic and career goals. In addition to working with talented instructors, you'll have access to state-of-the-art health and science laboratories, art studios, exceptional trades and technology facilities, and so much more. Take advantage of the many opportunities to gain new experiences. Make friends by getting involved in clubs or student government. Your voice is valued at Santa Fe Community College. On behalf of the Santa Fe Community College Governing Board, faculty, and staff, welcome to Santa Fe Community College. Bienvenidos a la familia de SFCC.
We are almost to the end of our road trip, where we make our way back to Albuquerque, the heart of New Mexico. This time we will visit with another state partner, Sandia National Laboratories, which supports a broad spectrum of national security issues. And now, let's hear from one of our New Mexico MESA alumni, Dr. Kenny, or Kenneth Armijo. And he now works at the solar tower at Sandia National Laboratories. His family comes from a great legacy of chili farmers, and he recently had the opportunity to do a green chili roast at the solar tower.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kenneth Armijo. I'm a staff systems engineer and scientist here at Sandia National Laboratories National Solar Thermal Test Facility here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sandia would like to welcome MESA USA students to the labs, where we have been doing research work for over 70 years, addressing challenges in national security, as well as broader challenges such as climate change and the promotion of renewable energy, such as solar, which we also do here. Sandia is a proud partner and supporter of MESA, where we need you, our future scientists and engineers, to help us with the important work that is not only necessary, but critical to helping us have a better future. And we also need you to help us do the very important technical work for addressing these broader challenges and doing exceptional service in the national interest. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed your quick trip around New Mexico. Thank you for helping us to celebrate 40 years of STEM education and for helping to build tomorrow today.
So I hope you guys got a brief glimpse into our beautiful state. Let me just get our PowerPoint back here. So again, we wish you could be with us. Only in a dream would it take 20 minutes to get around our great state. But hope you got a glimpse of all of the different types of partners that we have. We are very lucky to have many community partners. What we showcased here was just a few of the many volunteers, the many organizations, the many companies, the many universities, the many educational institutions that we get to work with across our great state. So with that, let's go ahead and continue on with our program. And we're going to continue on with our state roll call. So when I announce your state executive directors, please feel free to unmute yourself and say a quick welcome. And we are going to start alphabetically with Arizona Executive Director Rudy McCormick and the NEDC members. And again, the NEDC is the committee that is helping to put on this event. So a big thanks to all of them. The NEDC members are Manny Leon and Bill Pike. And again, students, please feel free to use the chat. Say hello out there if you're from Arizona.
What a
Rudy?
wonderful way to start off New Mexico. We are here from Arizona, representing the state. Best wishes to our teams from Arizona and to all the teams from MESA USA across the country. Thank you so much for hosting New Mexico.
And next, we're going to go to California Executive Director Thomas On and NEDC member Beatriz Prieto.
I don't think he's on, Anita, so I'll go ahead and welcome everybody. My name is Juanita Muniz Torres, and I'm the Deputy Director from California. Thanks to our host, New Mexico, and lots of success to all our MESA competitors. So glad to be here with all of you. Have a fantastic event.
And next, I'd like to introduce Florida. I don't know if they're with us this morning. This is a brand new MESA state that will be joining our activities next year. I don't know if anyone from Florida or Dr. David Rosengrant is possibly on the line.
I know that Dr. Rosengrant had mentioned that he was not going to be able to be on the line, but he will be joining us for the festivities tomorrow. He's going to do his best to kind of be here, and he'll be watching many of the videos of the activities as well. Florida is excited to be joining MESA USA, as we are excited to have them join the important work of equity within STEM. Thank you.
Yes, Florida will become our 10th MESA USA state. So next, I'd like to introduce Maryland Executive Director Dwight Carr and NEDC member Amanda Fabian.
On behalf of the great state of Maryland, we'd like to welcome you all to Nationals. Again, congratulations. We wish everyone success, and hopefully you have a memorable and enjoyable experience.
And now we have New Mexico. Give a woo.
New Mexico. Welcome everybody from the land of enchantment. We are so happy to have you all here today with us, and thanks for taking that road trip with us. I'm sure everybody's very hungry and needs to put some chili on pretty much everything they eat now. So that's what we do here. Good luck to all the teams across our nation, and welcome, welcome, welcome to our newer states, especially Florida and Rhode Island and Colorado. We're so glad to have you on board, and I'm so happy to be here today with the students and with all of my colleagues. Welcome, everyone.
And next, we'd like to introduce Oregon Executive Director, Dr. Tong Zhang, and NEDC member Kelly Garcia.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to see all the students and the teachers and the different representatives from across the country. Yeah, just thank you so much to our hosts in New Mexico, and congratulations again to all the competitors. Excited to see what everybody is going to be doing in the next couple of days.
And now we move on to Rhode Island, and he's a one-man show, Executive Director and NEDC member, Dr. Case DeGroot.
Hello, everybody. From Rhode Island, we're excited to see all the amazing projects you have been taking on and learn from you. Wish everybody the best of success, and above all, have a good time.
Next, I'd like to introduce Rocky Mountain from Colorado, Executive Director Cynthia Howell, and NEDC members, Dr. Christian Beren and Dr. Danielle Ladd.
Hello from Colorado. We are so excited to celebrate everyone's success, innovations, ideas, and we wish everyone the best over the next 2 days. And thank you to our host state, New Mexico. Woohoo!
Next, I'd like to introduce Utah Executive Director Rebecca Ibarra and NEDC member Dr. Paul Ross.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you all. Well, the few that I can see coming to you from the great state of Utah. And there's something wrong with my video. It's not exactly showing. It says it's still uploading. I don't know what that means, but welcome, and we're excited for you all. And I just want to tell you all good luck and have fun.
And now we get to Washington, Executive Director, Dr. Gregory King, and NEDC member, Elizabeth Stevens. I know Dr. King may be out. I know he was also on travel possibly, but on behalf of Washington, to all the schools here, to all the participants here, just want to give a big welcome to the great state of Washington. So with that, I want to get to our keynote address, and I want to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, our New Mexico Lieutenant Governor, Howie Morales. Lieutenant Governor has been a strong supporter of New Mexico MESA over the years. He'll go ahead and go into a spill about his background and where he's from, but we are very proud and thankful to have him here with us to welcome you all to our great state. Lieutenant Governor.
Good morning, everybody. I'm New Mexico Lieutenant Governor Howie Morales, and I am so pleased to welcome all of you from across the nation to New Mexico virtually today. We are so honored to be the host of this year's exciting meeting and competition of outstanding students and educators. Before I became Lieutenant Governor, I was a classroom teacher in my hometown of Silver City, New Mexico for a decade. So I truly appreciate how much effort and hard work all of you have put into being here today. And what an accomplishment it is to make it to the national gathering. I wish all of you the best of luck. And I urge you to really enjoy this special time in your lives, because I am so impressed by what you've already achieved. And I promise all of us, your parents, your teachers, mentors, we are very proud of you. Right now in New Mexico, we're holding the 5th annual Spaceport America Cup competition. More than 1,000 top college engineer students from across the world are here this week, competing in teams to see who can design and build the best rocket. They're launching them all this week through the weekend at Spaceport America. I was with them on Tuesday. And if you stick with STEM and keep studying hard and keep enjoying the challenges of engineering, I know that many of you might someday in the future be here in New Mexico competing in a future Spaceport Cup rocket contest, and I hope you will. And while I'm talking about New Mexico, I want to give a special shout out to all the great students participating from Chaparral Middle School and the New Mexico Next Gen Academy. But I want to tell you, all of you, I truly love the MESA program. It's based on our schools, and I've seen firsthand how much it engages our students, and it brings so many benefits to education. I want to say to all the students and teachers here, what you are doing is incredibly important. MESA helps students to learn and to excel in math and the sciences, and to become stars at the most rigorous colleges and universities later on. Our MESA teams use their critical thinking, their creativity, and especially their teamwork to deliver engineering-based solutions as part of an engaging and worthy challenge. Let's keep preparing our middle school and high school students for great college majors in STEM fields. And let's keep getting ready for good careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And we do it all by hands-on learning, the best kind of learning that there is. MESA is so rewarding because so many students develop an interest and even a passion for the first time in engineering thanks to what all of you are doing. Because we build confidence when we are part of a team. We motivate students with love and passion for STEM. We open doors for kids to really become the leaders in science and industry tomorrow. And that's exciting. I am also very proud of all the students here today participating in MESA across the country. I thank all the educators and volunteers and mentors and parents who give so much of themselves and so much of their time to MESA activities in all of their schools. So I hope I get to see you soon, one day here in New Mexico, in person. But even though we can't necessarily be together, doesn't mean we can't stand together. And that's what we're doing today, celebrating the work that each of you have done. So many blessings. God bless you, and enjoy the rest of this week. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. You've always been such a strong supporter of our program, and we're very thankful to have you here with us this morning. I know your schedule is extremely busy, so we're glad to have you on for a minute. And just as a note, I know you mentioned Spaceport. They did carve out some time, so we are lucky to have someone from Spaceport giving a workshop later on today. So I know they had their big event this week, so thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Okay. So as we continue on with the rest of our session, the next thing I'm just going to cover is a little bit of information. All of you all should have the agenda. It's a PDF agenda. Essentially the rest of the day, starting, now this next chunk of time is a bunch of workshops and your technical interviews. So again, just so that there's no confusion, how that's going to happen is when it is your assigned technical interview time, go ahead and log in through the Zoom code, whether you're high school or your middle school. They do have 2 different Zoom codes. If you are not in if you're not in your technical interview, there are different assigned workshops that we were very lucky to get. Again, even though we are far apart, we still wanted to bring some STEM of New Mexico to all of you all. And so we have some great workshops lined up for all of our attendees. The workshops that we have going on in the morning, we have the Chili Pepper Institute. Yes, we have a lot of chili research going on here in our state of New Mexico. We have a balloonist talking about ballooning and fractals, Dr. Jonathan Wolf. And again, as mentioned, we have a session from Spaceport America in the morning. And then this afternoon, we are also very lucky to have 2 amazing cultural centers. The Indian Pueblo Cultural Center and the National Hispanic Cultural Center will be giving a brief session. So please make sure to jump into those. The technical interviews are private. Those are only for the competing students to enter through the Zoom codes, but all of our state delegation is invited and encouraged to attend all of the workshop when it is your assigned state time. So that is today's session. Again, just some familiarity. I know this morning I saw little emojis wandering around in the Gather platform. The only thing that you will enter as our delegation. Outside is just logging directly into the Zoom for your technical interviews. But other than that, everything is in Gather. If you haven't had a chance to navigate around, I would highly suggest on this break you take a quick tour of our Gather world. There is a whole hall where we have all of our different workshops, and you essentially just enter into the workshop as if you were in a conference space, in a real live conference space. So just go ahead and enter in that workshop when it is your assigned time. Later on this afternoon, we do have our social. We're very happy to have been able to distribute Oculus sets to all of our student competitors. Another side fact, we do have a Facebook, or now a META facility here in Las Lunas, New Mexico, who is a partner of New Mexico MESA. So we will be doing a session tonight where we will be able to get into the virtual reality game. For everyone that has signed up and has, gotten the codes, taken care of everything, there is a room, an Oculus workshop room. Make sure that prior to this evening, so if you have not already on your breaks, make sure that your sets are charged, make sure your setup is complete, and make sure that your game is installed as everything has been sent out to you. So just make sure that you are ready to go come 3:30. And again, just mentioning time, I know it might be a little confusing, time zone math, we have all the different time zones represented with us. And so everything when we're talking time is represented in Mountain Daylight Time or New Mexico time. So, if you can just do that quick conversion. So to some of you all, that workshop tonight starts at 5:30, to some of you all that starts at 2:30, but for us here, it starts at 3:30 here in New Mexico. So with that, our last announcements. I already talked about the platforms. I also want to make note of our MESA USA and NEDC website. Right now it is up and live with lots of conference information, but the NEDC 2022 teams will be published and live and broadcasted tomorrow. As tomorrow we have our poster symposium and our pitch session. And so after tomorrow, all of our teams and all of their materials will be available for public view, but the website is a great resource for the agenda and for all conference information. Attendance, again, I've already mentioned, we encourage you all to attend. I want to give a big thank you to all of our volunteers that are here with us today, whether they are judging with us. We do have judges from across the country, as well as a good chunk here from the state of New Mexico. And we have all of our volunteers that are very excited to host you. They're very excited to share their knowledge and their expertise with you all. So we hope that you attend all of those sessions. If you do need help for whatever reason, in the Gather space, there is a help desk. Go ahead and pop on in. We'll have a staff member that is managing that area that can, hopefully assist you with whatever you may need. And just because this is the last large gathering before tomorrow, when you get in, the day will start at 9:00 a.m. Mountain Time in the Gather conference room only. We'll be broadcasting from Gather in the morning. And then as just a last thought is to please be mindful of all of our students that are here today, all of our advisors, all of our participants, all of our volunteers. We are very lucky to have such a diverse group represented here with us from all across the country, and just continue to be mindful of each other's space and to continue to respect each other's thoughts and words. So, and with that, I want to give a big good luck to everybody here. I want to say have fun. And again, welcome on behalf of New Mexico. Welcome on behalf of the NEDC committee. Thank you all for all of your hard work. We will see you all on your next session starts at 10. But for that, you all are dismissed. Thank you all so much. Have a great afternoon.